So what is this SDS thing?
I don't know, I've heard about it, but I don't know what it means.
What do you think it stands for?
Sounds like a furniture store to me.
Like the one on Academy Street?
Could be. No, wait, there's something called the Highland SDS Consortium.
Do you think they might know?
Possibly.
Should we go and ask them?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that.
So Ruth, what is the consortium?
The consortium is a group of young people who are working on an outcome-based project called SDS.
And who is involved?
The people involved are 4 organisations called Canterbury College, People First, Health and Happiness and Birchwood Highland Recovery Centre.
And where does the money come from?
The money has come from the Scottish Government for 2 years.
So, Emma, why did the project start?
Well, it started because partners of SDS felt that there wasn't enough information, and they felt like nothing was happening, even though SDS was about to launch. So they felt that we needed to get our heads together. I think we needed something fresh. Instead of professionals, have people with learning difficulties and mental health. We could help people understand it a lot more.
What sort of things have you talked to people about?
We've talked about, we've done our presentations, we've talked about budgeting, we've talked about Walter, we've talked about money and explaining it, what SDS is, because we find SDS at the start very hard to understand. So just trying to make people understand what SDS was.
And what is it that the service users do?
We did 12 weeks of training, learning about SDS. We did presentations to professionals and to service users. We did self-evaluations, did a lot of learning. That was quite interesting and fun to do.
And does everyone that has SDS have to have the same thing?
No. SDS is about choice, flexibility and control, and there's 4 options, and we don't want people to just pick the same thing. We want people to have that choice.
So they pick the option that's best for them?
Yeah.
Ryan?
Yeah.
What's the job of an SDS advisor?
Well, basically, our job is to spread the word to other people with learning difficulties and mental health issues, what SDS is about and what they could benefit from it, and also that it's about choice, flexibility and control, and what they could use SDS for.
And what have you got out of being an SDS advisor?
I have learned so much in the space of a year and a half. I mean, I've made great friends, I get on well with everybody, I feel safe in the environment I'm at. It's just great. And not only that, we've been teaching others about SDS, other people with learning difficulties and mental health.
So you learnt some new skills?
Yes, I sure have, like managing money, and we've done a lot of paperwork as well. And it's just helped me so much.
How does it make you feel about yourself?
Good, yeah. It makes me feel really good, actually, because not only, I think we've all done well, not just me, but everyone, we've all done great, and we're friends that are lifelong friends. Yeah.
What about you, John? What have you got out of being an SDS advisor?
Just building up my confidence and going to do service evaluations to different service users and staff, and looking at their community as well. It is really benefit, and since I've been doing the training for 12 weeks, I'm just loving doing SDS. It just feels like we're doing a proper job.
And how much time does this take, Ryan? Does it take a lot of your time being an SDS advisor?
We've done a lot of work in it, and we've learned so much. We've learned so much from it. We've gone all around the Highlands meeting different places and that, and other people with learning difficulties and mental health talk to them about SDS, like I was saying a few minutes ago. So yeah, we've done loads of paperwork and stuff like that. So it's safe to say we're pretty experienced now, all of us. Yeah. A cup of tea would be great, John. I'm craving one.
Okay, dude, I'll do you one.
Thank you very much.
John, can you tell me what the SDS advisors have been doing for the last year?
Well, we've done 12 weeks of training. We developed a service evaluation tool. We made up the character Walter. We built a team, and we work really hard and have some fun. And we went on to trips to other projects to learn from them.
What did you learn on these trips? Were they prepared for SDS?
So I think it showed us that people are really not prepared for SDS. It was quite scary, actually.
Do you think professionals are prepared?
No, I found myself telling my support workers what SDS, feeling confused as they should know what SDS is. So that's quite worrying.
And have you spoken to any professionals about SDS?
Yes, we've done a few presentations to Care Commission, which was very successful. We did presentations to the NHS, and we travelled down to Edinburgh to do a big presentation. And people were just so happy that it was something different, instead of having someone in a suit or a professional, to having a service user telling them. So I think it was, good for them to learn from us.
So Ruth, tell me about the service evaluation tool.
The service evaluation tool is a tool that we as a consortium have put together to be able to go out to other people's services and evaluate them.
So what does that actually mean then? What does it measure?
It measures the feedback from their clients and what they think of the services.
And have you tried it out?
Yes, we've tried it out in a few places in Highland, and so far the feedback has been really good.
But why did you bother doing it in the first place? Why does it matter?
It matters because we as a consortium wanted a tool that we understood and other people with learning disabilities would understand as well.
Can you tell me a little bit about Walter?
Well, Walter is a made-up person that us SDS advisors came up with, and he has a great personality. He's shy, introverted and isolated, but he's also very intelligent.
And where does Walter live?
Walter lives in a made-up town called Boston, and we made up a map for Walter for things for him to do in his town. So that would be dog training, going for a walk with a dog as well, skateboarding, going out to the cafe, going to the gym, swimming, all sorts of different things for him to do.
And how is he going to pay for those?
He has his own budget SDS budget of £200 a week.
And what difference do you think that would make to his life?
A lot better, and also give him confidence and gain new skills.
So Ruth, what's the next step for the consortium?
The next step for the consortium is to apply for more funding and to continue the work we've been doing.
And does that mean more new advisors?
Yes, we put out an advert for more advisors, and we now have Marie.
Then Marie, what made you want to join?
To find out more what SDS is about and to learn new skills and make new friends. Thanks for joining. You're welcome. I'm glad to be here. We're glad to have you. Thank you. Hello. What is SDS? Self-directed support allows you to choose how your support is provided. SDS gives you as much control as you want over your individual support. There are 4 SDS options. Option 1. You receive a direct payment and use it to purchase support for yourself. You will have access to advice and support to help you do this. Option 2. You choose your own support. The council holds the money and arranges your chosen support for you. This is an individual service fund. Option 3. You can choose to have the council select your appropriate support and arrange it for you. Option 4. You may select a mix of options 1, 2 and 3 for your specific aspects of your support. What can SDS pay for? Self-directed support can be used in many ways. SDS can pay for support to live in your own home, a personal assistant, training courses, social activities, a short break and special equipment. How do I get SDS? Contact your local council, social worker or doctor and ask about SDS. A social worker will visit you to discuss SDS with you and carry out an SDS assessment. The council will send you a copy of the assessment and ask you if you agree with it. You will then receive a care plan which will show how you can use your SDS budget. You will have access to advice and support to help you organise your self-directed support. So do you think they've got it yet?
No, on the Emperor, probably not.
Come on everybody, we've got to prepare. We've all got to get SDS aware.
SDS is here for you, so you need to think about what you're going to do.
Option 1 or option 2. How much choice is right for you?
Option 3 or option 4, which SDS key will open the door?
What's your outcome? What's your aim? With SDS, we don't have to have the same.
It's all about you and the life you live, so get assessed, see what budget they'll give.
Then make a plan and take control with folk to help you reach your goal.
Dream your dreams, reach for the sky, get a budget, see what you can buy.
Woohoo!
That's a wrap. Oh, it's getting a bit stiff now.